Hey guys, what is up? TheNeoCubest here. Welcome to my ultimate survival mountaintop house. This is a really cool house to build. It has an awesome farm up top. I planted wheat, but I'd recommend you plant potatoes. It looks really cool. It's mob proof and it's pretty easy to do. It's a little bit of a lengthy video, but that's just because of the interior design. So if you guys don't want to know how I design the interior, you can always just watch it a little bit and then just, build it how you like. But yeah, let's get started. Alright, so let's get started on your ultimate mountaintop survival house. So this is actually a really cool build, but you're going to need to find a fairly decently sized mountaintop. All you want to do is just flatten it out. It does not matter the shape. I even found one that's weird and has these little things, just so I can make sure that you guys understand that each one of these builds is going to be different, and that's just due to the fact that they are, inherently different mountains that you're going to be building them on. But the first step is going to be taking some cobblestone. Actually, no. Taking oak wood and just lining the entire outside. So I'm just gonna do it, and you want to kind of connect like the corners. You don't want to leave a diagonal, but if there's an area where you connect it, there's like blocks like that or something, you're just gonna want to like remove those blocks and just not build it there. But oh, there's a fire truck. I was like, what is going on? Is the world ending? No, it's just a fire truck. Neo, it's just a fire truck. Don't worry. Everything will be okay. But as you can see, I'm just sort of lining the entire mountaintop with these oak logs, and they're facing upward. And this step is definitely not a hard step, but it can be confusing. But again, every mountain is different. If you guys want this seed, I will just give it to you. So here's the seed right there in the bottom left hand corner. So it's 384-279-72-3309-25-93-219 in case you can't read it. And then let me press like F3 if you guys want to get the coordinates. It's 572, 178. I'm on Minecraft 1.11.2. So next step is going to be taking some cobblestone walls, and you literally just place the cobblestone wall on top of every single one of your logs. That is right, every single log gets its very own cobblestone wall. That step, pretty self-explanatory. So you just go ahead and just do all that, and that's pretty easy. Now on some areas you think would like be good support areas, go ahead and just build these up 3 high. And so there's going to be like 3 more blocks on top of whatever it is, and you just want to this is going to support the second layer of the build. So you just want to find areas that seem like they'd be good for supporting, and it doesn't really matter, so these can just kind of be in random spots. But I'm just sort of picking some areas, sort of evenly distributing them throughout the build. And then they should just somewhat look like they support the build. Do they have to be perfect? No, they really don't. It's not that important, but I think that's like a good number of them, and they're all sort of evenly placed. Maybe even one more here on the corner just to make it look a little bit better. Let's go ahead and make sure everything looks good there. Yep. So the next step is going to be taking your cobblestone right here. Your cobblestone, and placing 1 block on top of each one of these. This is just going to lead up to the next floor, and it's going to sort of establish a way for us to build the next floor, I guess. Now we're gonna take some cobblestone slabs, and in between them, so like on top, like literally everywhere that has a fence or a cobblestone wall below it, you have to place one of these slabs above it. So you just sort of have to figure out what pattern you did, and you just have to sort of copy it. And it's kind of like, it's tricky, but it's not hard. You just sort of have to, on a straight area, it's nice because you don't have to actually attempt to do anything. You just sort of place it in a line. But right here, it goes diagonal, and you just sort of got to copy that. And it's not hard, but we're just doing this so that we can outline the next floor and then go ahead and build it. So we're just sort of, again, copying this exact pattern under here. It's kind of tricky. It really is. I'm going to admit. I'm having to struggle because I have my microphone's blocking a little bit of my screen. I can normally never see my hotbar below. That's why I'm always struggling, and my voice may change a little bit because I have to lift my whole head up, and I'm I'm like an ostrich. Not really, but I'm changing my, if you guys can't tell, I'm kind of tired today, but I still like to do the daily vids for you guys, and I think this is a really cool build. So we're gonna make sure I make it the best dang build ever. So next step is going to be actually taking dirt. Now this is weird, and you're gonna be like, what? But this is really cool because this is the ultimate survival house. So I think that the ultimate survival house needs an actual generation of food, like a real way to actually live off the land as far as food goes. And up top here, you could put animal pens. You could put animals, I guess, if you wanted to. Would I recommend it? No, but you could. You really could. It would not matter. But I'm just going to do it like a giant farm up here because I think that'll look quite interesting. And not only look interesting, but actually be useful. And a lot of tutorials I see nowadays, I don't know, like they have a lot of room inside and they have a lot of stuff, but none of it's used, Like, do you guys see that in the comment section right now? While I'm building this dirt, you can still just kind of hear the dirt. Type of comment. Do you think that a lot of tutorials nowadays from a lot of popular YouTubers don't make sense for survival, or do you think they do, and why? So if you want to type that comment out, again, I'm still just placing dirt, and you can pause the video right here, I promise, and I will. Well, actually, I still got some more dirt. But if you guys just want to tell me, like, what do you think about, like, builds? Like, how could I make my videos better? Like, what would make more people like them? Is there something that I could do specifically just for, like, you guys as a group? Or do you think I could attract more people doing something else? I mean, I want to keep doing tutorials, don't get me wrong, but I want to see if I can, like, hone in on exactly what you guys want to see. So please leave a comment and also tell me if you think most of the popular Minecraft YouTubers like me, like Grian, Weeder Dude, Almost Addicted Minecraft. There's a bunch of them out there, and I'm not hating on any of them. I think they're all amazing, but I think that some of their builds may not be more survival oriented, and that's fine. Maybe I'm just going for a different group of people. But yeah, just let me know in the comment section below. So pause it. Just let me know, please. I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right. So now the next step is going to be actually taking your oak wood again, and again, this is a super difficult part. So I'm gonna have to show you guys. I'm just kidding. Basically, on the tops of all of these blocks. And I mean all of them, you're just going to put another oak log facing up. So it's like the same thing down here, but just one above. So go ahead and do that. And like a little explanation. So the reason I'm asking a question like that is let's pretend I'm like a bakery, right? If a bakery just made a bunch of pastries that no one really liked, then like what's the point of the bakery? I'm not a bakery, I'm like a videory, if that makes sense. I make videos for you guys to watch, and you guys watch them, and I want to make sure that my videos are something you guys actually want to see. So that's the only reason I ask questions like that, because I genuinely want to know, like, what is it that I could do better to make you guys want to watch them even more. So that's why I ask things like that. Okay, the next step is going to be actually lining the bottom of this. So do you understand? You gotta line this, because if you don't and you like come up top, let's say you want to place like some water right here, it would just straight fall through. But if you have this little layer right here, it's gonna make things a lot easier. So all you have to do is just up top here, just go ahead and line the entire like dirt area with just oak slabs like this. Alright, now once that is complete, the next step is going to be making something like so you can, get up and down from here. So what I would recommend doing is just doing some stairs. That I'm just going to build this here just so I can build like the stairs up without having to like, do you guys know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to like, I don't even know how to explain that. I just don't want to have to build like random blocks to get up and down. Or that is what I did. Okay, that was, alright. That was a huge derp. I don't even know what I was saying there. Honestly, I do not know what I was trying to like explain that this was just here to like help me with this. I don't know. But all I do usually, like typically, is just upside down stairs, and that makes it look nice and easy. Or like, not nice and easy, but it just makes it look better, in my opinion. Also, on the top of these slabs up here, you want to just line up some cobblestone, just like this, cobblestone slabs. Go ahead and do that all the way around this rim. Oh, there's a piece of dirt. Oh no. Boop. Alright, awesome. So we have that all done, and now you want to just sort of, I'm going to designate like a little area. You don't have to do this, but it's just going to be like an area so that we can have some like storage and stuff just for like up here. So I'm just going to line out this area right here, and then every block like within this area right here I'm going to fill in with cobblestone. Alright, there we go. Now I'm just going to take some walls here, and I'm just going to, no, not right there. Not right there, Neo. Just right here, like you see, just because there's stairs so you don't like fall in there. That would never be good. Falling is never good. And then right there, that area doesn't need to be filled in. Again, like every house is a little bit different, so I'm just sort of giving you guys ideas of what you can do. Now inside of this area, you could fence it off again if you wanted to. And then you could just take a fence gate like this, and you could just definitely take some crafting tables and put them up here in case you like need some storage or something. I honestly, like, I don't know what you guys want to do exactly with this build, but I'm just going to sort of do an interior, and you guys can of course always copy this build if you'd like to. I will not get offended or anything if you copy my build block for block. I really don't care. I don't know why. So like, I don't know. I don't actually think that's a thing to care. You don't have a right to care if you're doing a Minecraft tutorial. Like if someone copies your build, like that doesn't make any sense. Okay, next step is going to be putting water like throughout here. So you just want to put enough water to where everything will be saturated. So you just gotta kind of play it by ear. I don't even know exactly how much we're going to need, but now on the edges here, wouldn't recommend it. I just wouldn't recommend it because it's gonna look a little bit funky. So you might want to just like bring it one out from the edge. I think I'm doing way too much water, but that's okay. I mean, too much water can't always be a bad thing, right? It just means your plant's going to be more hydrated. They're going to grow quicker. Next step is going to be tilling this entire thing. planting your seeds. I'm going to use wheat seeds because they look better, and for the thumbnail picture I want to have wheat, and I'm just going to bone meal it all, or like somewhat. I don't know, but I'm just going to plant here. I would recommend you do potatoes or carrots. They're so much better, but I'm going to go ahead and do that on this entire area right here, and I don't... What? Oh, aha. Yeah, that could be problematic. I think how I can prevent that is by taking a lily pad. This is so high up that I'm pretty sure the water is freezing. So let's try to prevent that. Let's put some lily pads on top. Maybe if that doesn't work, I'll figure out another thing. You can put like a slab on top and it won't go away. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that on this entire area and come right back. Oh, yep. See it that doesn't work. So let's take a water bucket and we're gonna do the good old thing like this. And we're just gonna see if that works. Hopefully it works. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick, and I'm just gonna plant all the seeds and bone meal them. Alright, I've decided I'm just not going to bone meal it because this build's going to take so long that I'm pretty sure that everything's going to grow. If you want to make these pillars like too high like this just so you can like light up your crops, that's also a very good idea, because if your crops are like not lit up, they'll eventually like not, well, I mean they just won't grow at night, and that's no bueno. Not good. Not good. You need some freaking light, guys. You need light. Light is always good. Can't be bad. And I'm just sort of placing a torch all around and then on top just for maximum lighting coverage. You know, mobs can't spawn on half slabs like that anyways, so that wouldn't matter. But, you know, just in case. You can never be too careful. Never be too careful. Of course, like over here, you probably want to have some more torches just for, you know, lighting up your area. And that's definitely a good thing. So now the farm area up top is complete. And now we're going to come down below here and we're going to get started on this. Alright, so this part's going to be super difficult. The first step is going to be digging out this entire area right here. I'm being sarcastic, by the way, if you couldn't tell. All you have to do is dig out this entire area of grass, just one layer thick like this, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then once that is complete, you're going to take some oak wood planks, and you're just going to make your floor out of those, so just go ahead and do that too. I'm in the middle of building the floor, and I realize I have not made an entrance and exit to the build, and I also have not done this step. So, like, everywhere there's one of those supports, like, go ahead and just put those trapdoors on top. And if it's a corner block, even better. You get double the trapdoors. Trapdoors are the best thing ever, and if anyone installs trapdoors, I'm going to get very angry because I like trapdoors. But yeah, like, if it's inset like that, don't worry about it. It'll be okay, I promise. As long as there are some trapdoors on the outside supports, it will look good. I promise. It will look good. Let me see. If I put this here, would that look even better? Yeah, that actually looks a lot better. Yeah. Okay, so anywhere there's one of these fences, we're just going to see, like, some things I'm just going to change because some things are inevitable to change in life. That's just how things work. So, yeah. You guys can kind of figure out what I'm doing here. It's not hard, not complicated, but I figured I might as well show you that as well. And then, again, put the trapdoors down here. Some of those are insets. You can't, and that's okay. That's okay. Not everyone's going to get a trapdoor. Some people are bound to fail. Destined to fail. Without trapdoors. There you go. So that looks good. Makes it look nice and like supported-ish. Alright, I'm gonna finish this. I just got bored. I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And we also need to figure out an entrance and exit, so that'll be interesting. As far as an entrance and exit goes, honestly, like, I would either dig straight down, get to the bottom of the mountain, and then dig out. Or you could be fun, and you could do something like taking a wall out, like right here, and then go ahead and just like bring this down, and we'll pretend that I went down the entire mountain with this. Okay, can we use our pretend goggles here? So let's pretend that I went down the entire mountain and did a 2-wide oak ladder, and then we came all the way back up here, and then we have ladders right here. There we go. Does that make sense? So like basically you just have to make a giant ladder, and if you don't want to make a giant ladder, well then I don't know how to help you, because that's how I'm gonna do an entrance to this build. If you guys don't want to follow that, that's of course okay. But that's how I would do it. That's how I'd recommend doing it, at least. It's not like uber important that you do it like I do, but if you want to, that's a good way to do an entrance. And then you can just take some trapdoors so that no random things can like jump up here. I don't really know how that'd work, but I'm sure they could at some point. But that's how you do a little entrance and exit. Now I'm gonna finish the floor and come right back. Alright, floor is complete. Now let's get started on the rest of this build. So right here, I would recommend just building up these like this. Pretty simple. And then I just put a stair right there. And that'll make it work, I promise. It's not gonna be the fanciest thing. This is supposed to be like a survival base, like something that's actually useful. It may not be the prettiest, it may not be the best, but this thing is gonna be dang useful. Alright, so in a in a survival home, you're gonna need beds. So we'll just put 2 beds because we'll pretend that someone is sharing a nice base like this. I wouldn't want to share a base like this just because it's so nice, but maybe you guys are nice enough to want to share bases. And a cool thing you can do, like, it doesn't take that many materials, and you can just do like a crafting table floor, and that like just gives you a lot of crafting tables, and that's always good. Always good. Never bad to have a lot of crafting tables. As far as storage goes in this build, you can really just kind of put chests wherever. I wouldn't recommend like everywhere along the build put chests, but like in a good area, like you should put a bunch of chests, because if there's an area on your mountain house that looks like exquisite, you know, for things, then go ahead and do it. If there's not one, then don't. But what I'd recommend is just putting furnaces in between them. That way you have a nice amount of, like, you know, furnace usage, you know, or whatever. So now you have a whole wall of furnaces and chests. And let's go over here and let's grab a couple things and make a nice enchanting room. Alright, so find an area somewhat, and like remember, like you're under a mountain, so you can go as deep as you want. Like nothing's gonna like get messed up. If you're near the walls, keep in mind that like you may, like, you know, if you put bookcases right there, they're gonna stick out, so don't do that. So try to go like at least 1 inset. But do you see like right here? I think this would be a pretty good area for one, so just go ahead and drill out the area you think you're going to need, and then just depress it into the ground as much as you want. I'm only going to go 2 blocks deep because I feel like that'll work. Someone did suggest that glowstone under an enchantment table will light up the area, so that's actually a really good idea. So thank you again to whoever told me that. I'm going to continue using that idea because that's awesome. I did not know that was a thing. And then you just sort of put your, like, you know, enchanting stuff, your books, your enchanting stuff. I couldn't think of the name of a book. Look at me, guys. When my brain is not functioning 100%, it really does not function. It doesn't want to do anything. But I like recording, and it actually makes me like feel better when I record and I feel bad. So I don't feel bad, like sad. I just don't feel like 100%. But that's okay. I think the video is still turning out okay. I hope you guys are not like mad that I made this and I'm not like 100%. As far as like a wall around it, don't do one, because you want this thing to be open to everyone, right? So you can just sort of fall in here. No, you do want to do a wall around it. Like, I don't know, I sort of put mine in like a weird spot, so I don't really, hold on. Alright, well, since I already did that, I'm going to go around the entire thing like this, and I'm just going to dig out this area, and we're going to do something fun. We're going to do something fun because I like fun, and we'll see what happens. But, like, see what I mean? Some of these blocks are going to be, like, out to the open, so they are not going to be changeable, actually. But since this entire area I've sort of, I guess, designated to the enchantment table, I'm going to see what we can do as far as, like, not putting it right next to the wall. Or not like right next to the wall, but like right in the middle of the floor, because that's not something you probably want to do. So don't be like me, don't be stupid and have to change something mid-tutorial because you're smart. Now keep in mind, every one of these is different, so that's why like things are kind of weird. That's why, you know, like not everything is gonna be the same. Oh, that's weird. All right, let's fix that. Some things like on the walls here, like you can't change that material, so just put more bookcases if it looks weird. And we're just gonna line this entire wall with bookcases, and it's already definitely at 30, so we're not gonna need to like do any more than that. At the back of here, you can just go ahead and fill that in. That's just gonna be blank space you don't need. The entrance is like right there, so I wouldn't put a wall there. I really don't think you're gonna just fall into this, but if you do, that would, I guess that would kind of suck. But I don't think that's gonna be an issue. I don't think that's gonna be an issue. We're gonna come inside of here, and since we're in here, we can go ahead and just put an ender chest, an anvil. You're gonna need torches in here to light this up because it's gonna be a little bit dark. So you could actually just put torches up here. That wouldn't be too bad. Again, it's a survival home. It's not supposed to look super pretty. It's supposed to be useful. And that's what I'm sort of going for here. And that's what I'm sort of going for. Now over here on this wall, we should definitely do something a little bit maybe, you know, illegal maybe. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. That was the other Neo, who is a very, very bad man. That wasn't me. Okay, let's just take some logs here, and let's just make this a little bit better. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna take some more slabs that are made of cobblestone, and we're just gonna sort of divide this. That way, no one gets confused and falls in the hole, because that would be detrimental to people. People should not fall in holes. That should be made illegal. If you do have a bunch of extra bookcases and you want to be stupid like me, you can just go ahead and make it look nice like that. It was just bothering me that it wasn't looking like pristine, you know. And I want my builds to look pristine. And you can just go ahead and fill that in too. Now you have a ridiculously high level enchantment table. If that's the sort of thing you're going for, definitely do that. You could put some stairs here. They're upside down as well. And just sneak in a couple more, you know, like some chests under here. That's always an option. Remember, guys, upside down stairs are always an option. You can always fit a chest in really wherever you want. You may not think one's going to fit, but you can always fit one. And they still open because upside down stairs are not a full block according to Minecraft. Thanks, Minecraft coding. And yeah, that's fun. So now let's go ahead and just drill out an area over here to make our nether wart farm. So we're just going to sort of drill out an area like this. And it's going to be this sort of the same thing. It's not going to be like the same thing, but it's going to be an area big enough to house a nether wart farm. Getting in and out of this area, let's see. Let's take some trapdoors. Yeah, we're just gonna do something like this. So we're just going to line the top like this. This is gonna be like the ceiling of the netherwort growery, or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what to call it at this point. We can go ahead and just put some stairs here so that we can actually get down into here. I'm trying to think how deep this is going to need to be. We're gonna need to go down one more block. One more block. All right, there we go. There we go. And let's actually just do it on the wall. So let's bring it one over, and then bring it one over, and then that way we don't have to deal with that. Okay. Good. And just go ahead and drill that area out 3 blocks deep. I'm going to hold a torch so you guys can see a little bit better. Sorry about the lighting. I know it gets a little bit finicky sometimes, but that's just due to the fact that we're on Minecraft. This is getting to be an older game. So there's some things in here that just don't quite make sense anymore. Like, actually, that makes sense because I have a shaders mod that should fix that. I don't know. We're just going to go ahead and put some slabs in here. Anywhere that you can't, like, fit the ceiling. Do you sort of see what I'm doing in there? There we go. And then right here, if you can't like fit that, that's perfectly okay. It's gonna be all right, guys. Either way, now we're gonna take some glowstone, and we're just going to. I actually need it to be one deeper because I'm so smart. I did that wrong. I'm so sorry, guys. As you can tell, brain is not functioning fully yet. It will be tomorrow, I promise. It's just I just need to sleep some more. But that's okay. That's okay. So we do need to go 1 block deeper. Again, not the end of the world. We're gonna grab some soul sand. We're gonna grab some nether warts like that, and then we're gonna get to building down here. So all we gotta do is just everywhere that there's glowstone, just place soul sand. Just place soul sand under it. That's the right word. And here we go. And then one over here, some over here. And then you're gonna have to break out the area below the glowstone, of course. And then if you want to, you can go ahead and line these with trapdoors as well. That's gonna help it look a little bit better. On the corner blocks like that, you know what, just don't do it, because then you can't do it on the, yeah, there's gonna be too many corner blocks for that to look good anyways. The background material, just go ahead and continue the same thing, so oak wood. So we're just gonna do that everywhere. Everywhere there's stone showing, we're gonna make sure we fill that in. And since we did, well, I just, that's not even the right wall material. That's okay. We'll take some furnaces in case for some reason you need some furnaces under here. Or actually, no. You don't want a furnace right there. Yeah, that's not a good idea. We're gonna take a brewing stand and we're gonna put one right here, just right here. And then over here, since this area is like already dug out, we're gonna put some stairs, and then we're gonna put this here, and then some more of these. Then with some brewing stands right there, perfect. And then we're gonna go ahead and finish everything out with some soul sand right here. Finding an area for a cauldron, that's not gonna be hard. Take a tripwire hook like this and put it on the wall. Make sure everything looks nice and fancy. Don't have any material showing. You wouldn't be willing to show to everyone. So we're gonna put some cobblestone floor in here. That's not hard to do. Shouldn't have to pause the recording for that. Perfect. That was a perfect run. Everyone, if you're still watching the video, leave a like for that freaking amazing build place run. That was actually pretty cool. Tripwire hooks do look good for faucets. Now you have a nice little brewery down here. I know, sort of illegal, but that's okay. We're not about legality on Team Neo. I'm kidding. It's all legal. That just looks like crap. I'm sorry. There's some things like that I'll let slide because I'm recording, but like that doesn't look like good at all. So I could not keep that and be sane. But now you have a nice little growery under here. That's good. You have your bedroom storage. I don't know, you guys go crazy with this. Every mountain is going to be different. This one's so big, like I can't fit everything in. Like I've already have everything you pretty much need, and like I don't know what else I'd build down here, honestly. You do have a full farm up here, and you could definitely add more storage. See, everything's grown quite nicely. I didn't put those right there. That's not good. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, keep in mind that this one was a little bit off because I'm just a little bit tired. I'm sorry about that. I still think it turned out all right. This is pretty cool like build. If you built it on maybe a little bit of a smaller mountain, it would look better. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If we could get 1,000 likes on this tutorial, that would be awesome. Trying to do daily tutorials this entire summer. I will be going on vacation and I won't be able to record them then, so that's going to be a little bit difficult as well. There's some areas in here like that don't have lighting. We did not do lighting in here, so you want to make sure you like do that, because that could be very bad if there's like no lighting in here. As far as lighting, like for here, it's not hard. You just bring that down and do some stairs like that. And then if you're on the PC version, you can just put trapdoors, and that'll look great. And then you can just sort of do the little lights like that everywhere that you need lights. And yeah, subscribe if you're not subscribed. You want to join the Neo fam, and get to see some pretty cool tutorials every once in a while. Actually, every day during the summer, and then pretty much like every week during the school year, or college, I guess now for me. That's weird. I graduated, and it's really weird if you guys didn't know. Graduated, I'm going to be going to college, get a degree in business administration. Should be pretty cool. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're curious about the shader pack, texture pack, any of that stuff, it's all in the description below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. I promise I didn't forget. I did not forget. I promise.